So I want to show you a video of a trade that's gone against me because a lot of YouTubers, what they show are trades where they take the full realized profit, they sell a put or they sell a call and it stays under or above their strike and they close out with 100% profit or 50% profit, all that kind of good stuff. But what you can see on the screen now is that I own the 360 call for LITE, and I'm recording this the day before on the Thursday the 11th, and you can see it expires on December 12th. Now you can see my unrealized P&L is $855. I'm up slightly on the day, a couple of $100, but if I was to close this position, I would lose $855. Now, what are my options here? My options is obviously I'm going to roll this position up in strike and out in time. Now, this was a 2-week play, so it was more of a riskier play, which, again, if you guys look at the chart of LITE, is absolutely rocketed. But I still have a bearish thesis on it, especially within the next 30 odd days or so, because we've got a missed monthly pivot at the moment. It hasn't hit its December monthly, and this week's weekly pivot has also not been hit. So I'm pretty sure that those two will go and expire, as in get missed rather. And what this leaves me in is that I think there will be a short-term pullback. The Bollinger Bands is overextended. We're overbought on the RSI. All these good things inside there. We've got a lot of opportunity here to take harness of the premium that's sitting in LITE and then harness that to generate a decent enough premium. Now, the question I generally get is, if I roll this position, I am going to take a realized loss of 880 or whatever it is at the moment, but all of that 880 will be sitting in the new option. And as long as that option expires worthless, I will get back the 880. Now, I'm going to do this for what's called a credit. So therefore, what I'm going to do is close this down for 880 and then sell to open a new one for the 880 plus a little bit more, or which is the extrinsic value. So this is still a very volatile stock, so I need to take advantage of this, and I still have the ability to roll it out. The next question is, when do I roll this out to, and what expiration do I do? Now, the way I do things is I could go a week out, right, for example, right? So I'm buying back the 360, and I can sell the 362.50 for a mid-price 770. Right, I could go to 365 and get 690. I can even probably go out the money. I can go out the money a week later and make $500 roughly, right? So should I do that? Should I not do that? Let's see what my best case scenario is here, so I can still make some sort of credit. I can still go to 375 and make $210 within the week. That is absolutely insane. Like, that's a 45 delta. So this is what I'm saying, is that I can buy myself more time. However, I'm not going to do that. I do think in the short term it's going to go in. So I'm actually going to go 15 days out to December 26th. I was actually looking to push this out to January, but looking at the current premium, like if I go to the 380, that's $250 odd in the week to push it out to 380. And again, if I just go on delta, it's a 40 delta, which again shows there's 40% probability that this option would expire in the money. If it keeps rocketing, then, it is what it is. So let's just work out what this is as a percentage. 380 minus 366 divided by 380. It's only a 3.6% move. So having looked at this, actually, I think I might need to go a bit further out. So let's actually go to January the 16th. And again, this is how my thought process of how I look at it is, how safe can I actually go? So if I went out the money, I can get 2.3k. Crazy. But let's see if I wanted to go to 420, that's $655. Now, I was obviously making more premium there. And again, it's a slightly better delta to me. So again, this is 36 days out. So let's just call it month, that's 246, about 150, 160. If I get the move that I think I'm going to get, i.e. goes down, what I'll be doing is rolling this position down to pick up more premium as the trade goes in my favor. This is what I've started to do to eke out more of my gains, as opposed to just leaving it there or closing out at 50%. Because the premium's so high on this, it makes sense to be able to do this. So I like the 420. I'm looking on the chart now. I know you guys can't see it. Again, it is a all-time high for LITE. We're oversold. We've got missed pivots all around the show. It is just hovering over that top Bollinger Band. I'm really liking this trade here and looking to get 680. So I'm going to have to play around with this because it does take a while for this thing to get filled, and I'll come back to see what we actually got filled. So it took me a minute or so to get there, rolling down my price by $2-3 a time, and I managed to get filled at $639. Now, again, so what I've done, if you look at what I've done, is that I bought back the 360 call, right, at a loss of 880, but in that option is the 880 plus the 639. So when you look at this, because it's a net credits, the overall thing is what, 12 something. So $1,200 I sold this option for, but that 800 of that was used for the buyback, right? So that's how this process works. I really want to show you a live example of this so you guys can start understanding what I'm trying to do here. And if I get a 2, 3, 4, 5% pullback, then that is the opportunity then to be able to then say, okay, I'm going to start rolling this thing down. So when I get to like a 15 delta on my call, if I get there, then I'll start rolling it down at keeping it at around the 20 delta. And if it goes back up again, I'll roll it again next. So you get what I'm looking at here. And this is a week out as well, like 2 days. I'm $6 in the money, and I can roll this out a month to $420. So that's what, the $80. So let's have a look. 80 divided by 360. 80 divided by 360. Right, it's 22% out of the money. Crazy. Yes, it can move 5-10% of the day, but I've just bought myself some time. So hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know what your thoughts are, and then we'll go for there. Take care. Bye.